It's in all of us. The internal compass that always points us here. Here is the place where we pursue our passions, where we simplify, reconnect, and make the most of every moment. And wherever here is for you, we'll be there. Michelob Golden Light. You are here.
Are we on? Are we finally on?
We made it. Oh, I got to pull the overlay
Yeah.
so people can see our beautiful faces. There we go. Oh, no. I gotta turn this off.
Now, are we on? Hi, everybody.
Are we Mike Zahn?
I'm Mike Zahn.
You are?
Yeah.
How long have you been Mike Zahn?
For about 10 minutes.
His name was Mike Zahn.
Thank you to Mick Golden Light for bringing you the After Party podcast of the Power Trip Morning Show on the 18th day of December, 2020. The 30th birthday of Brianne and the celebratory first win, unbelievably, of Brianne on initials. How do you feel?
Feel frickin' great.
Corey, how do you feel about it? Corey?
I think it's off.
Corey? That's not going to work. Hold on. Corey? Corey? Hey, Corey? Yeah, we can't hear him. Hold on. How about now, Corey?
Corey!
All right, well, he can't hear us. No,
Is this Mike Zahn?
Corey, can you hear us? Mike's on? That sounds like crap anyway. Oh, well, Corey, you're out. Stay in your palatial mansion. I don't know. Who knows? Sorry, dude. Bye. We tried. Anyway, how do you feel?
I feel so good.
Are
I
you
really
shocked?
didn't expect. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
No,
I was
noticed
really nervous to play Sauce and AJ for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was saying this is. When did you play before? Because I wasn't there. You said.
A couple months ago, I guess. Whenever you were gone for those 2 weeks, because I played both weeks. Back in.
The back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy.
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 Is the Apple Card upset?
Jump on, what do you call this thing? Twitter,
Facebook. Yeah.
because he's got comments and criticisms.
Oh, does he want me to? I mean, I can send him the StreamYard link. We won't be able to hear him. That's
no,
the
but he'll be able
problem.
to type his criticisms.
Yes, he can. Yes,
on
he
the
can join the
screen.
chat.
Yeah, send him that link.
He doesn't even need to. Just tell him to go on Twitter.
Yeah.
Us by typing in the criticism.
I wonder who this is geared at.
I'm going to guess it's me,
How'd it be you?
because I couldn't have screwed up the reads more than I did. I was scrambling like a bitch. Everybody's congratulating you, Brianne of Tarth.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Brianne of Tarth, great job.
Oh, they're
Thank
calling you
you.
Queen Bee. I like that. That's
Queen
kind of
Bee.
good.
Okay.
I like that.
Hey, randomly,
you.
we've been talking about Billie Eilish
Yeah,
a lot today.
yeah.
You know today's her birthday?
I did know
You did?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
love
share a
sharing.
birthday
I
with her.
do.
That's
Is she
right.
younger than you?
Rude, but yes.
Rude.
A little bit.
A little fresh 19-year-old to my old ass.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely. It's
How does Zach feel about not being asked to play again and B taking over? How do you feel about it?
because I'm a bitch and I
Demand it.
foisted myself
Sick
in.
and tired of all these women getting all these opportunities nowadays. Ridiculous.
Hi, Jamie.
That was cool. I'm so happy for her.
Queen Bee and the Boys. That's funny. I like that. That'll be the name of the podcast.
I like
today.
the band.
Brad
Queen-
Pitt's birthday today.
Who's?
Brad
I
Pitt.
don't know.
Oh, I know. And
Corey, can you
Christina
hear us now?
Aguilera.
Sia. Yep.
Angulara.
It's a good mix.
Corey, can you hear us?
Aguilera. Steven Spielberg.
Corey!
Corey, can you hear me?
Katie Holmes. DMX.
Nah, he can't hear us.
Yes.
Some bitch.
Oh, because we're
I'm sick of this.
Yeah, now we can.
Now, hold on. How about now? Can you hear us now? No.
Let's check.
No,
can't.
Zach, can you play
I give
more
up.
21 Pilots, please?
I will.
I gave up.
Film
on this
one
damn
commercial and it all goes to your head. You forget how to run the board.
Here's what
Someone
I'd
call
like.
him on the phone and just have it on speaker.
I think everybody should email Chad
Oh,
Abbott.
yeah, that works.
Chad, what is it? Chad Abbott at KFN.com?
Yeah,
Yes.
or
Tell
Chad
him
Rabbit on Twitter.
and demand that they fix this damn studio.
Or at Hustler. He has a hustler.com email.
It seems like nice, positive things happen when Corey Cove is gone. Yeah, we can put him on the speakerphone.
sir.
There you go. There you go. Now
There he is.
So you're on the speakerphone, and everybody
Hi,
can hear
guys.
you. So
Hi, Cor.
you had some comments about the show in general.
Yeah, I got a couple of things. Number one, Brianne, that was the best. Everybody was cheering for you. Nobody wants those idiots to win.
Thank
that was
you.
awesome.
Correct.
Me neither.
Number two, I would have had 8. Now
Whoa.
here's the catch. You
Your
know,
wife
we have a
probably
couple
did
of
this morning.
bosses in the corner office that every time we play the game, they would have broken the record when
Yeah.
they don't play.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Two reasons why I think I had 8. Number one, I have the unfair advantage of looking at long lists that I put together all the time. So I'm familiar with, like, as soon as he said JW, I had Jehovah's Witness, Jurassic World,
Sure.
Judge Wapner. I had like 4 or 5 in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, he's got to go with a couple of those. So I was waiting on a whole bunch. That's not fair. But also, I think when people say, like, I would have had 8, the AJ Brienne debacle, like, where they basically ring it at the same time, I would say out of about 4 that I would have had, quote, first, it was like a half a second or a second before, right? So, like, I would have had to say my name super quick.
You didn't have to. In your room, you didn't have to figure that out.
Correct. Right.
Or say your name.
Right. And I think the difference between 8 and 3 is the pressure of being there and having to be a half a second faster. So,
or
It's
saying,
also-
Brienne.
Yeah, it's also the difference
Right,
between
or
Ben
saying,
Lieber and Chris Hockey.
And by the way, yeah, if I
Really?
would have gotten to a tiebreaker with Brienne, no chance. I know who Joss Whedon is, but I would have never come up with that name. That was super impressive.
Yeah.
But, so here's the point. So when anybody says, I would have had 8 or 9 sitting at home, pretty tough. I don't think the 8 is true. I think it would have been more like 4 or 5 in person. Here's the other thing. But let's go back to the Brienne AJ bit. What do we do about that?
Because she said the answer.
Yeah, well, yeah, because like people on Twitter are saying, like, how do we just give the point to AJ? And everybody in the world knows that AJ would have said Jehovah's Witness, but
Right.
what if he didn't?
It got a little out of sorts because we jumped straight to Brienne to get the answer. In the past, I think we've thrown that out, to be honest, in a
We
situation like
probably
that.
would have thrown the point out. Yeah.
Here's the thing. What it basically is the equivalent of is she answered wrong. It was an incorrect answer because she didn't ring
Right.
in. She yelled it out. So
Right.
it's
good point.
basically like if she rang in 2 questions ago.
Because there was an
I like
issue with
that.
You got it
Parrish
wrong.
where Parrish yelled the answer out first. I
Right.
forget what it was.
I think it was Dick Hole.
Yeah, it was. No, it was
It was
that
Dick
band
Hole.
my dad's in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and this is super tough at the time because it always sounds like you're pouting, but that's why I think it's like if you think you got it in first, you almost have to like go, whoa, no,
I know,
no,
I
no,
should
like,
have.
and, like, just-
That was on
and
me.
just-
Yep.
Yeah, but also to AJ's credit, Charge moved on so quickly.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, cool. Now we're 3, whatever it was."
And there's a part of me that's like, did I get in first? And I'm pretty sure I did, but I gotta make
Right.
sure. And I don't want to be a jerk, but I do want to be a
Integrity.
jerk. I do.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
At the time, I had a chance.
I knew immediately that she said "oh" first.
Right.
But Charge not being in that chair is not used to listening.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
so pumped up to be doing
Right.
it. So yeah, that we did it the right way. But I think you're right. I think that what Zach says makes the most sense to me. That becomes a wrong answer, and AJ says it, and he gets the point. I think that's the way you do it. What do you think, Cor? It's your game.
Well, I'd lean more towards almost throwing it out because, like we said, it's now we are basically trusting that AJ knew it. In this
Sure.
case, I'm 100% sure that he did.
But sure,
what happens if we come up with a scenario where the person who was like AJ trying to ring in wasn't going to say the right answer, but now we will never know that they weren't?
Yeah.
Because
I
it was
would lean
it was
more
clue
towards just
6.
throwing the
It
point
was-
out.
Yeah. You know what? Let's throw it out from now on. If it's it smells like trout anyway.
Yeah. What did your grandpa say?
But what is it? What is it between Brienne, Carly, Marnie? How do you women always forget your name and you have to make weird noises before you say your actual first name?
We're excited. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm not used to having women being excited.
I know. None of you are used to that, but
Truth.
kind of gets our stuff moving when we're
Truth
playing.
hurts,
Sorry.
man. Truth hurts.
Takes away the brain power. You know how this works.
My God, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. What else did you think of the initials game? Did you like the initials and did you like the clues the Charge had?
Yeah, I thought they were good. I thought Sauce got off to an unbelievably good start. I was nowhere near J.J. Watt or Johnny Walker. Those were 2 super impressive
Yeah,
ones.
I
would have never. I know who Jessica Walter is, but I would have never.
Yeah, I
come
would-
up
yeah.
with their
That
name.
was the one I couldn't
super
remember.
Impressive by Brienne. I was very surprised that especially AJ and Sauce didn't get Jason Whitlock. I thought that was a little bit bizarre, but whatever.
I said
Well,
this.
and-
I knew who it was. I just couldn't remember his freaking name. I knew it was Clay Travis's idiot
Right,
sidekick.
the clues were great, but did he mention that he's on with Clay Travis, or did he say
He
That
said
was
the
the
other
last
show.
clue, I
the
think,
other?
right?
No,
He
the
said
other
he
show,
hosted-
right?
he
So
hosted another
that's. I
show.
thought it was who's the boxing guy, Max, whatever that guy.
Kellerman.
Kepler.
I thought it, whatever it is. I thought
Fuller?
it was no, whatever
Kellerman,
the guy. Yeah, I'm like, what? That guy's on that show. That I had Jason Whitlock wasn't even in my. But if he'd said is.
Because
Clay Travis's right hand man,
Right.
one of us would have got it for sure. Yeah.
Because he splashed a month ago, maybe again with this whole
Yeah.
sideline reporter doesn't know what she's doing kind of thing.
Yeah, the sideline reporter always says some weird sound before she says her name.
Yeah.
By the way,
We still win initials,
God,
though.
I'm watching the live stream right now because I have nothing better to do with my life because my life's rock bottom. God dang, Brienne looks old. Like over 35.
Wow, Brienne.
Just creeping over here.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
Corey,
Yesterday,
that's
yesterday
Zach,
I
buddy.
went up
Yeah, that's Zach.
That's Zach.
That's
Now she's clearly over 30. You can tell.
Washed up, dried out. God,
Is your
none of the
wife
things I
already
wanna be.
tired of you,
God,
Corey?
Brienne, take it down a notch.
Corey, is your wife already tired of you?
100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Brienne.
hot shit.
I got you something. You probably couldn't hear that at all, could you?
My God.
Animals.
Just animals.
That's what it sounds like when Brienne tries to ring in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ooh, yuckies.
Smells better.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what else do you have for us?
How do you feel about your charge challenge situation, Chris Hockey?
Again, I don't know if I took the right guy today or not, but I'm trying to get the most points possible. I know it's funny that I didn't know that he said the wrong name.
It was the best.
I didn't even know it. So that tells you everything you need to know. I'm so amazed by how bad I am at this stupid fantasy football shit.
You did exactly what I would have done.
Yeah?
If I was of course, you have to leave the better player to the ghost. You have to.
Yeah, whether you did it on purpose or not is
You
debatable.
have to.
But
No, I did.
Yeah.
I think I even said that I was doing that.
Yeah, after all of us said it. But yeah. Yeah, you did the 100. I would have done the exact same thing.
right, you're in a lose-lose situation.
Yeah,
You just need
right.
to get people
You
to
need-
join
Yeah,
you.
you need to get me on that
I
billboard.
really
Tear others
want
down
Corey
with
on
you.
there as well.
Well, he's going to have to. Stephon Diggs plays Saturday, so Corey could be up 50 points.
Right, he
by
could be in
Sunday.
first place.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll leave you guys on this, by the way. And this is specifically aimed at one other person, and you guys will all know exactly who this is. You know when I played initials once and I won, and I basically said, I'm done. I'm going to win the game once. I'm never playing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By sitting at home and going, I got 8. Really what that means is I should prove it, right? I
Yeah.
got to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
Because you can't just win once and say that you'd win all the time. You got to get back in there.
Exactly.
Who are you
Right.
talking about?
Swedberg.
Oh,
Am I right?
Corey, you're hung up. What happened?
So the point is, this got my 30-year-old Brienne parts tingling and like wanting to get back in the ring. Though.
You definitely
That was
have
fun.
Brienne parts.
Well, let's have
It's
Charge
just
do it
super
again.
fun because again, I didn't know the initials because Charge couldn't tell me because of the jackpot. So it was fun to try to actually legitimately play along for the first time without knowing what some of his items were. So at some point in 2021, I want back in the ring.
The biggest problem I have with that is you and Charge are essentially the same person. So I think there's very little chance. You'll probably get 12 out of 12.
Yeah, maybe we'll see. I don't know. Unless
Then he'll
there's
retire
Joss
forever.
Whedon and Jessica Walter.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I
I,
know.
well-
yeah.
I had no idea who Jessica Walter was. I really didn't.
Brienne, happy birthday! You're the best.
Thank
You look way older than 30, but that's a problem you're going to have to deal with for the rest of your life. But we all love you and congrats on the big one.
Thank you so much. Thanks for letting me play. I really appreciate it.
Bye, Cor.
Initialsgame.com. Bye.
See you Monday.
Hey,
There goes the Grinch.
I thought of something. There's a
What?
player called Jalen Hurts, right?
Yeah, Jalen
That
Hurts,
was what
yeah.
I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm a dummy.
Oh, Jalen Watts.
No,
a stab.
Jalen Hurts. Yeah, I've heard that name. Yeah.
And you've probably heard it the last couple of weeks because he's now the starting quarterback for
Yeah,
Philly.
that would make sense.
Yep. They probably
Oh, yeah,
broke that
Things
down on
that's
Fantasy
Filter
it.
through
Football
my head
Weekly.
as I produce shows,
That's it. You're right. Now you got it.
You're too busy looking for the peacock sounder.
100%.
Well, isn't Ryan Donaldson a one and done as well? Didn't he win
No,
once?
he's played more than once. I'm almost positive he came
he
back.
win?
He came back and got shut out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have a one and done championship.
No, because then there would be somebody who's 2 and done and would never come back.
Yeah, but if we have Corey versus, I think Corey would win.
Swedberg?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man.
He's really good.
I mean,
And-
he is, and he
he
he's,
is.
I mean,
But he's
obviously,
the quintessential mind for this game,
Correct.
which is similar to Corey,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is similar to anyone who has success at this game. Is you know sports, you watch TV, you're aware of music, you like videos and comics and whatever. I mean, you're just
You're
well
smarter
rounded.
You're a
than the
dork.
rest of us.
Right,
100%.
right.
yeah. I think, and the fact that Corey's been putting together the clues forever, though, is such a giant,
Yeah.
head start. So I don't know. Yeah, that would be fun.
What he said about studying lists of names is a very true thing because we're there and we try and brainstorm immediately on the spot, and he has at the very least that little bit in the back of his mind where I've looked at this list because he's looked at every combination before, so he has some semblance of previous knowledge.
I wasn't even using that strategy. I didn't get what you guys would do when you'd write stuff down. That's super smart. Like I didn't even think to do that. Where
it
you
is
kind
and
of
it isn't.
anticipate.
I don't
today, right?
You get stuff caught in your head.
So it worked for Jack White for me.
Yeah.
But then I was and this would have been a Corey one. Justin Willman is the name of the Netflix magician who Corey loves. Magic for Humans.
Magic for Humans.
He would have for sure had that one in there because it's a Corey guy.
But the other thing Corey, I give Corey credit for is Corey, I don't think would have had that because I think like he would have looked at it and gone, I think only one of them would have a shot at it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he would have used.
No, more of us should have had a shot.
But
Justice Winslow is in my head. John Wall was in my head. Like, and when you write those down, Brienne, they get stuck, and you try and make it work. So every time, and I had we talked about this. I had J.W. Marriott question mark. Like, what does that stand for? Like, I was trying to figure it out. So when we get to that one about New York that Paul said J.G. Wentworth, and it ended up being Jehovah's Witness, I think
that was
that
really
one.
hard.
Man, I was about to figure out J.W. Marriott.
Well, I the second clue, I'm like, fuck, that's Jehovah's Witness, but whatever.
I'm 9 times out of 10 when I have no idea. I know I'm not going to win as soon as he says the initials. Because as soon as he said JW,
this one sucked.
My mind went blank. I'm like,
Totally.
well, I have nothing. I have literally nothing. Yeah.
But then there's one like John Wayne that
you
every
should've
one of us
known.
should have gotten.
Of course. That's
Well,
like
I even
USC
knew the
clue.
USC thing. I know.
Yeah, same.
Because I guarantee, I know that was one of the clues that Corey used for that bit. Again, I don't remember what it was. It's an old Benchwarmer Bob's in Burnsville. Was it a Carboni's?
It was, wasn't it?
It's on Burnsville Parkway. I forget what it is now because it's
wasn't
turned
it for
over.
a Dan Patrick bit that he was doing?
Something. It was downstairs in the basement, and it was a packed house, and they were giving away a TV, I think, where Rubes played
and then
initials.
that guy yelled the answer.
And then he showed up in studio on Friday.
Day, I'm like, if I saw that asshole,
and he's in the corner of the studio, and he's like, hey. And he just, was feeling good and just said the answer out loud. He didn't think much of it.
I almost think it's better from just now playing it 3 times when I've had success with clues. It's like you just let your mind go blank and shut up and listen. That's kind of been my thing. And you just let things make sense to you. Because the first time I played, I pigeonholed my thinking kind of with, my mind wasn't open enough to think, it could be a thing or obviously a noun or whatever. So I was kind of just in the vein of thinking it was a person. And that can kind of get you.
Right. And again, everybody has their own tactic, and you just have to do what works for you, right? I mean, because what works for Paul doesn't work for me. What works for me doesn't work for Chris. And
didn't work for either of you guys today either.
Right,
I'm just
right.
kidding.
Nothing works for me.
You came in and stomped us.
Yeah, that big fat 0. How's that feel, huh?
I'm
Even though
used
you
to
got
being a
one.
big
Hawk got
fat zero.
one.
I know,
Thanks.
I
Didn't
I'm
all
just
of us
kidding.
get? Everybody got one, didn't
Yeah,
they?
Everybody. He got
Did
the one.
Parrish
at the end.
get 2?
Yep.
got 2.
Wapner and
And I say this, Brienne, not by the rules, I got the point, but you did get it before me.
Yeah.
You just said the
wrong name, yeah.
So
I know,
you
that feels
should
good,
have had more, right?
Right,
You
you
should have
should've
had
won it.
5.
I would have had that
Regulation.
one,
That's
that win right
stomping.
away. That's
No
okay.
overtime.
No
I
overtime.
like the drama. It kept me on my toes. I liked it.
I was shocked.
Right.
I was shocked.
And to really Sauce, I was like, Sauce has got this.
well,
He's gonna.
but Charts, when I walked down the hall, he apologized. He goes, "I thought you would know that." I'm like, I have no clue what that. But who cares? Who
Yeah.
gives a shit? It's a way better bit if you win.
Well, thank you.
It's
I
a
do
way
appreciate
better bit
that.
if you win.
It feels like a good bit.
So what do
And
you?
Paul's officially back, by the way. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
we're
we talked about that this
still
morning,
8 or
yeah.
9 back, but you're the 2020 championship. You are feeling your oats again.
Man,
I'm not.
But if I Jehovah's Witness, man, I win.
You had that, right?
Again.
You
Yeah.
had it before each
Hell
of us,
yeah.
but you said JG Wentworth.
which I thought was. I'm like, so my
Called
logic
J.G.
was
Wentworth.
everyone in the commercial has a New York accent. It seems like something that would have started in New York.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like something Charch would have, like it would be on in the background while Charch is doing all his radio hits. And the cherry objector, whatever that word
Conscientious
is.
objector.
I'm like, is that like is that like a fancy way of saying somebody that borrows money?
Right.
But I'm like, fuck it, I'm going for it.
I was trying to think of an organization like PETA or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was out to lunch,
I was
man.
thinking like
That's about the war,
Hare
right?
Krishna or something, but I'm like, well, that's not JW.
yeah, Harry Krishna is my neighbor. Good guy,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Is he?
He's
What's
a
the
Needs a
name of
haircut, but
Yeah, he does.
What's the name of the band my dad?
all right, I got
I
to
can't
dip.
say it.
Bye, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. Peace
Bye.
out.
Well done.
Brienne, what was the greatest thing that happened to you in your 29th year on the planet?
Honestly, just like feeling like I could count you guys as friends more than even coworkers.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
I'm, like I know
that's-
that's
no,
sappy,
no,
but
that's-
it's just like for real. Whether you feel that or not,
Friends?
I'm
That's
foisting
all
myself.
strong.
Too bad. Too
that's
bad.
good.
I really like working with you guys and just like being able to come back kind of after we got quarantined in the office and stuff like that. It's been a really good year, and my Tuesdays, Thursdays have just been like my favorite part of the week. So thank you.
What are you going to do with the 30th?
I'm gonna hang out with my nearest and dearest. I'm gonna work the rest of the entire day because that's what has to be done.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'll have it off. So
Oh, do you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me
What are you
too.
doing, Hawk?
I got nothing today and nothing tomorrow. I'm going to play that video game.
Which
essentially.
I mean, you're one of my favorite people ever. The best part and what makes you such a good pro is how honest you are. But I love how it's like, this is the fucking worst game ever. Every bug you could think of, they're fucking returning it. I love it.
For real?
But it doesn't bother you.
That's peacock right there.
Yeah, of course it is.
what? His penis hangs out of his pants.
Like the whole
I'm
building
in.
is on fire, and Hawk's just like, well, at least we're not cold.
Yeah, right. Correct. Yeah.
I
when
told-
Charge and AJ are just bashing
Yeah.
the game, you're like, I liked it.
It's funny because Charge and I were talking before we came on air about the game, and I literally said to him, I think the fact that I don't play video games much, I don't know what I'm missing. Like, the graphics look fucking awesome today, man.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and you have a
this is-
sweet TV.
Yeah, I've got it. And he said if you play it on, on computer, it's even better. I don't know, man. I'm just glad. I hope they keep working on it. I hope they
Well, they're
they
going
do the
to.
updates and stuff like that. I don't know, but that's what I'm looking forward to doing tonight. Having a little bit of that Grey Duck vodka and just to kind
Taking
of
the edge
drifting
off.
off into nowhere. Essentially, is what I plan to do tonight. So I don't know. Look at Corey. Corey's so bored with his vacation. He's on here watching us right now.
Yeah, turn it
That's
around.
for you, Corey. Can't see you at all over there.
No one.
Sus.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I
Are you
farted.
like
You heard
inhaling
it.
the fart? Gross.
Zach Halverson should hook up with Brienne for her birthday.
Come here, babe. Come here.
Hey,
Give me a kiss.
gross. Nothing. Not that. Just the comment. Like, come on. Corey.
Well, you know what this is, Zach? All the cash people just won.
Tickets.
Actually, you know what? I don't have readers, Chase, to answer your question, but I do wear my glasses when I play the video game. I now have to wear glasses when I drive at night and when I play the video
Masturbate.
game. No,
That's a magnifying glass.
yeah, I definitely need a microscope for that. Yeah.
Jeez.
Or I just use your dad's hands. Guide me in.
He's listening.
Corey would like you to take your shirt off, Zach.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I think we know why. I mean,
because you got nice tits.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Is your mic's on?
Who asked it?
Corey, I
Jesus.
literally just said Corey.
I'm drunk.
You are.
No, I'm not going to do that. You first, Corey. You first.
Now, he's watching us topless. You know he's stroking it right now.
You know why I won?
I
I
think we
wore
should.
my Queen's Gambit inspired turtleneck.
There you
Oh,
go.
look
So,
at that.
I knew it would bring me luck.
I think he's nude stroking it. That's
Yeah.
our cue to stop.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You're just ready to go home, aren't you?
100%.
Yeah, we all
Been a
miss you,
long
Corey.
day.
Oh, you can't go home yet.
Why? Because we got to do what?
Somebody texted me that you need to stay here after the show.
Who, me?
Are we in trouble?
You guys, yeah. We're all getting canned.
Man, that's
Wouldn't
gives me
end.
plenty of time to play the
I
game.
figured
Then.
once Brienne won that you can't go anything better, so
We're
you might as
done.
well just wrap it up.
I wonder what he could want to talk to us about this time. Corey's not here.
It's not
so.
a he.
It's not he?
Is it
It's a
verb?
she. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I hope it's Dolly Parton.
Me too.
That would be sweet.
She's beautiful.
Brienne, if
What?
you for your birthday could get it on with one woman, who would it be?
Let me think for a sec. I like
Sauce.
like Halsey sauce.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, she's so pretty. Just cool.
Right.
Let me think though.
I'm not a woman.
Halsey is fucking hot.
Yeah,
She's
but
great.
I'm
Calm
good with that
down.
answer.
Yeah, Halsey's a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She likes it, man. She's
Exactly. She'd be into it.
well
If you
known.
could get it on with one woman, who would it be?
I better not answer. Brienne, if you could get it on with one dude, who would it be?
Probably John Mayer. Just for the story.
Really?
And I love him.
Just for the story.
God, those Land Rover commercials that keep popping up on Instagram. I'm like, what a douche. Like,
I haven't seen any of
they're
those.
so, like, kind of cringy, but he's aging well, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
How about you, Hawk?
If I could what?
One
Put it
man.
on with one man?
Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Close
Yeah.
second for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt. Oof.
Yeah. He's a good looking guy.
Super.
Oh, well. I guess I got weird.
Whatever.
That was really weird. Any other comments from the
Corey
peanut
wants
gallery?
you to show your rook now.
Ha! That's funny.
Have Zach show her his rook.
Let me see.
What's the rook?
It's like a chess thing, I think.
Oh, I get it.
About the same size as your penis.
All right. That'll have to do it for the day. I'm completely out of stuff to talk about, and I'm ready for a day off.
I hear that.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Love you.
Love you.
Thank
Coming
you.
back soon, Corey. We miss you. Goodbye. Happy birthday, Brienne.
Thank you, guys.
We love you. We really do.
Love you guys,
Hope you
too.
know that. Bye.